Hey everyone, this is Precrucified, and this is actually going to be my very first attempt at Maelstrom Arena on Elder Scrolls Online. I just wanted to go over a little bit of my build. I am a Magicka Templar Breton, and I decided to... Oh well, this is actually my very first character that I ever created, and yeah. So I'm mainly, whenever I PvE, I'm mainly a healer and everything. So my friends told me a little. I did a lot of research and stuff like that to try and find a good build that works with me. And I also asked a couple of my friends who have done it and I got a couple pointers and stuff like that. And I feel like this will be a good build for me to use. So let's get to it. Okay, so as of right now. Go ahead and go in the inventory. I decided to. I still don't. I still haven't accomplished to actually get the full willpower set. I'm still missing a willpower of arcane ring. I did manage to pick up infallible ether, and I actually really like this set from. And I got this from one of the trials and everything. So I'm hoping to get the entire set for this. This actually looks pretty awesome. So right now, I'm doing this as a trial and error run since this is my first time, and I really want to try and earn the Maelstrom restoration staff, and so that's one goal that I'm trying to get out of this, so I can be able to add that to my build. As of right now, I have a restoration staff of willpower, so I can be able to get the benefits of the willpower set. And I am running with Swords of Julianus. Purple so far. I'm running 5-piece Julianus. Mixed in there, I have a mixture of light, medium, and heavy armor. Because I am a Breton, I mainly benefit from just wearing the majority of light armor and everything, and I want to focus on like magic recovery and everything. So, so the hat of Julianus, heavy armor, Julianus. I have a Molokina shoulder, light armor. I have also mixed in Magnus set, so I have the Magnus sash and gloves, and then I have medium armor, Guards of Julianus, and Magnus shoes. Mixed attached to all of them, I do have divines and also add max magicka to all of them. Going into my skills, mainly on my bars, I'm doing I'm doing restoration staff and I'm doing dual wielding. On my restoration staff bar, I just recently got proximity of detonation, so I definitely have that on my bar. Since this is my first time doing it, I don't know if I'm gonna need breath of life. I'm just gonna put it on there on one of my quick bars just to, just in case of an emergency and stuff like that. But in case if I don't really need it, then and if I don't really get far and I need to use more attacks and stuff like that, I'll take this off and switch this out. I know I'm mainly gonna be using rapid regen, proximity detonation, ritual of retribution, so I can do extra area damage. Channeled focus, so I can be able to get the spell resistance and the physical resistance, as well as it'll recover my magicka if I'm standing in it. Out of my ultimates, I have Sturdy Horn. I don't have my Mage Guild up to 10 just yet. I'm only level 9, and so I can't get Meteor. So I'm working on getting that as well. Once again, this is my first time doing this, so if you don't need to go off of my build or anything if you don't want to. I won't be offended. So I'm using Sturdy Horn on one and then Solar Prison on the next. Switching over to dual wielding, I have a Puncturing Sweep, definitely a very useful attack or a useful skill for Templars. And then I also have Inner Light attached, so I can be able to get that 5% bonus. I have Blazing Spear, Radiant Glory, so I can be able to do some massive damage as well as I can heal myself too. And then I have Explosive Charge. I saw a couple builds that actually they use Toppling Charge, and I have Explosive Charge, so I'm just going to see how this works and see how this feels and everything, and if it works in my favor, cool. If not, then maybe I'll switch it on my next attempt. And then for this one, I have Solar Prison. My champion points, starting in the Thief, I decided to put 45 of my champion points in Magician, so I can be able to get the magic cost spells kind of lower down on some of my spells. Definitely 62 in Arcanist, so I can have a boost in magic recovery. And then I have 40 in Tumbling, because I know I'm going to be using a lot of dodge rolls and breaking free of certain things if I'm stunned and stuff like that. So I definitely want to make sure that I get that cost kind of lowered and everything, since I'm a Templar and my stamina is not very good. For Blessed, I have just one champion point in Blessed, just to get my so I can get more of an effect of healing myself. Elfborn, I can do some spell crit, spell erosion, so I can get some spell penetration when I'm using some of my spells on enemies. And then I have 70 in Thaumaturge for it increases the effectiveness of damage over time effects. So definitely, like if I'm using Blazing Spear and stuff, or Ritual Retribution, this will help out. And then going into the Warrior, you look in the Lady, I have 30 in Thick Skinned, so it reduces the damage I take with damage over time effects, because there's going to be a lot of dots and stuff, so I want to make sure I protect myself from that, as well as poison, disease, and physical damage, and of course the Elemental Defender from Flame, Frost, and Shock, and all of the magic. I only put a few points in Quick Recovery, so I can be able to, if I need to do healing and stuff like that, it increases the effectiveness of healing towards myself. So, yep, and that's about it. I know it's a quick thing to just talk about, and so I know I'm running some of my food that I'm using is basically magic recovery and a boost in health. Hopefully that'll be good enough, and then I have some spell, or some good essence of spell crit potions that I made. So, you know, disclaimer, once again, this is my first time doing Maelstrom, and I'm hoping I do good, because I did a lot of research and everything, so I'm just hoping that, you know, my build is good enough for this. I know it's, once again, it's a trial and error, so I don't really know. My stats, max magic is 32k, maximum health 17. I know that's a little low, so I kind of need to boost that up. Maybe I might put some attribute points into health, but as of right now, I have 64 points at Magicka. My boon I have is the Thief. And, I mean, my spell crit is pretty awesome. It's pretty high up there. I would like to get it a little higher, but, yeah, and that's about it. And I'm gonna go ahead and head on out into the arena, and I will have that broadcasting as well. Thanks for listening. Wish me luck.